Good morning, it's Sheri from Mission Partners for Christ. I'm doing this video on a Sunday, and like it often happens for me on Sundays when I am on my way to church, I'm sitting in the church parking lot getting ready to go in and worship and pray and hear an encouraging message and just join together with other believers, which is very important that we get together and join with other believers. But I can't even tell you how many times it's on my heart on Sundays when I'm on my way to church, on my way home from church, to think about Christians, in other places that cannot openly gather together and worship and go to church. And don't you feel, comment on this post and tell me how you feel after you've left church on a Sunday. And can you imagine that they can't get together and they cannot worship together on a Sunday? Because they live in countries, and I've traveled to a few of these countries, where it is against the law to follow any other religion other than Islam. And you know, here in the United States where I am, we just have that freedom of religion. So there's many different faiths here in the United States. But we can freely gather and worship together on Sundays. So that's often on my heart as I pray for believers and missionaries in other places that they can't gather. They also experience persecution if they leave the Islamic faith. And they're not just persecuted by other people in their community, they're often persecuted by their family. And so, like if a spouse gives their life to Christ, or a child, an adult child or older child, their family will actually kick them out of the home if they don't follow Christianity. Can you imagine that? Yeah, I cannot. So I'm doing this post to just make an awareness of, how blessed we are in the United States, but also just to ask you to just pray as you get together on this Sunday to worship. And just pray for those that live in those places where they cannot freely gather together, where there's persecution. And if they can't gather together in church, or people come to the church or know about a church, how are they going to hear about Jesus Christ? Yeah, it makes it very difficult. Some of those believers in those areas, they have to secretly go and share the gospel and do it one-on-one. But just doing this post to make an awareness today of just how blessed we are in the United States. So if you're encouraged after you are in church today, would you just comment on this post about how encouraging it was for you? And then also take an opportunity to share the love of Jesus today with somebody, whether it's a text, it's in the grocery store, it's an email, but just share the love of Jesus as we openly can. Thanks for watching. Want to find out more about our organization? Go to our website today at missionpartnersforchrist.org. You can find out how you can get involved. You can be on our prayer team. You can help us prepare medicine for our upcoming trip. You can financially support the sustainable projects and the missionaries that we work with in other countries. And you can also join us on the mission field so you can see firsthand what it's like to serve in a country where they're unreached with the gospel. Have a wonderful Sunday. Take care.